This is Eric from Pack Hacker, and today we're taking a look at the 8th generation Coast Salish pattern hip bag, which I've been testing for the past 2 weeks. Let's dive in. So the first thing you'll probably notice about this pack is the subtle pattern that it has. And I really dig this because, I don't know, sometimes when a bag is just black, it just kind of looks bland to me. And this one, from a distance, like it looks black, it looks very sleek. But then when you get a little bit closer, you look at it in more in depth, it has this unique pattern that I really like. It's not too in your face, it's just a very nice looking bag in my personal opinion. So the primary pack material here is RPET, which I always say this while I'm going to look at my notes to make sure I get it right, which is recycled polyethylene terra flat. I don't even know. It's some long word. If you check the full review, it's in there. It's made from recycled water bottles, so that's good to see recycled materials being used. Pretty durable so far in my opinion. The material does have just an inherent padding. I'm not sure if there is padding inside there or what, but it's just kind of feels almost like a down coat or something like that. It just has a little bit of inherent padding, which makes it comfortable to kind of hold on to and just use in general. So very nice. And when it's empty, I have stuff in here now, so I can't really show you, but like really packs down easily. So I was able to, and this is a bigger coat, but easily fit this inside my pocket, even the back pocket of my pants. When this is empty, I kind of just roll it up and maybe use the strap to kind of cinch it down a little bit, but nice to stow this inside of a day pack or your pocket like I just mentioned. So overall happy with the materials. There was one loose thread that this has been here since the beginning. It hasn't gotten any worse and I haven't noticed any new ones. So this does happen in production. This is a fairly budget friendly bag, so not really an issue for me. I would normally just snip it off. I just wanted to show all of you that, but no issues other than that as far as the materials and the stitching goes. We've got ETA zippers, which is a more budget friendly brand. No issues really for me with these zippers. They open and close easily. On the secondary compartment here, it has a little fabric welt. And sometimes when you open and close this, let me see if I can get it to happen here. A little bit there, you can see that sometimes it just eats up that tab a little bit. I've never had it get stuck. It's never been a problem for me, and you can't notice that it's been eaten up at all. If you look there, there's no markings or anything like that. And once you get used to it, you just kind of know that when you're closing it to kind of get it out of the way. But if you're doing something quickly, sometimes things happen, but no real issues for me there. The hardware here is unbranded, but again, no real issues. It pops and closes as you would expect it to. We typically look for Duraflex and stuff like that, but again, no real issues here. And this is a more budget-friendly pack compared to some of the slings that we review and test. It is a fraction of the price. And I really do think that this pattern gives it a unique look that some of those other packs just don't have. So when it comes to the harness system, there are actually 2 different sizes you can go with. There's a small and a large. And I kind of feel like I'm right in the middle, but I kind of wear my packs a little bit tight, so it just depends on your size and how you like to wear the bag. So this is the small size. Let me make sure I get these measurements right. So this strap measures between 55.2 inches and 37 inches. So that's 64 to 93.98 centimeters. So that's, the range you can get with this strap here just by adjusting it with this little plastic adjuster. And then there's also a large version as well, and I'll read those out too, 36 to 59 inches, which is 91.44 to 149.86 centimeters. So depending on if you want to wear it crossbody, I would go with the larger size. Unless you have a very small frame, then maybe you could still get by with this one. So I can just barely not wear this as a crossbody. I am a bigger person, but I typically like to wear my slings pretty tight to my body. So you'll probably want the larger one, but as a hip pack, this works really well. There's not a bunch of extra material either, which I like a lot of times when you wear a bag that can go crossbody or hip belt. There's a bunch of extra straps just kind of flying around. Even with a strap keeper, it can be a little bit annoying. But as you can see here, no padding or aeration on the back panel, no padding aeration on the strap. For such a small bag, it doesn't bother me so much, but some people will. If you put a bunch of heavy stuff in here, you're going to feel it, especially if you're wearing like a tank top or something like that. As I mentioned earlier, this does have a fair amount of padding just inherently in this material. So I did find that as long as you put something pretty flat on the back panel here, it's not really an issue, at least for me personally. Just depends how you wear it. Again, and if you're wearing it crossbody or if you are wearing it as a hip pack, that will affect it too. So this is actually my first time wearing this on top of a bigger coat, and it's pretty tight right now, as you can see. So again, you're going to want to look at the size of the strap pretty closely to determine what's best for you. I am just over 6 foot. 170 to 180 pounds depending on the day. And I typically, again, like to wear my packs pretty tight, but even this right now is a little bit tight for me. I probably wouldn't wear it like this, but just to give you kind of an idea of the strap length. And wearing this sweatshirt, I really can't even wear it crossbody, but if I'm just wearing a t-shirt, I can muster it. But even like this is not that uncomfortable for me. I know the strap might dig in a little bit, but I'm wearing a bigger shirt, so it's not an issue. And if I don't have the bigger shirt on, it doesn't dig in so much because it's not so tight. And sorry if you just heard that beep. There is a garbage truck really trying to get in to empty the garbage cans right now. But again, pretty comfortable if you ask me. I wish that we had gotten the larger size, but we have a multitude of sized people here at Pack Hacker, so if you have a smaller frame, it'll fit you better, and I can verify that with our Pack Hacker team. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can keep making videos like this to help you travel smarter. So moving into this secondary compartment here, I've just got, it's Michigan right now, it's cold. We just got our first real snow here in the end of November. So I've got my gloves stowed in there right now. I was actually able to, when I first started testing this thing, it was still not that cold. I had a packable rain jacket inside of here. Pretty big pocket here, no organization or anything like that, just a big open area, so you can kind of stow whatever you want to put inside of there. My gloves fit in there, no problem. It does share space with the main compartment, so if you put a bunch of stuff in here, it's going to be harder to load the main compartment and vice versa. So just something to keep in mind, but no organization here, just a big open pocket. And you can kind of, for the first time, get a look at that kind of padding in between there. And if you look down in the corner here, you can see that in the stitching, you can kind of see what that padding is. I'm not sure exactly what it is, some kind of foam or something like that. Zip this up. See, there we go, it happened. There is the, it kind of going after that fabric welt there. I wasn't paying attention, I was trying to get into the main compartment, but as you see, very easy to get it unstuck, and then we're back into the corner now, and no issues. Moving into the main compartment, no fabric welt there, so nothing to worry about. Got a pretty wide opening here, and I've just got a couple tech items inside here. So typically in the winter months, I don't need to put my phone inside my sling just because I'm normally wearing a coat and I have, outside pockets, inside pockets, and then my pants pockets too. So just some tech inside of here right now. But as you can see, there's no organization inside of here. I've just got tech, a battery bank, cable. Got my USB-C to micro USB. I know you guys love to see that because lots of micro USB haters out there, but I still carry it 2023, and then just a little power brick in the bottom too. So no organization, so depending on what you're carrying, it can get a little hectic in there. So if you have a bunch of small things, this might not be the sling for you because again, there's no organization inside of there. But if you want a versatile, be able to carry a versatile amount of items or different kinds of items, I like this because there's no organization getting in your way. So if I had some stuff I wanted to stow in this first compartment, like maybe I could have put the tech in there, could have put my gloves in here, packable jacket, and then I kind of have everything I need for the day. My phone would still fit inside of there. So it just really depends what you're trying to carry. But if you have a very specific set of gear that is small and it might not be the perfect fit for you, or you might want to use some kind of organizers inside of here. Again, this is a more budget-friendly sling pack compared to some of the other slings that we test. Again, it's a fraction of the price. So if you just are looking for a bag to take on a trip with you and you don't want to be worried about what happens to it, maybe you're going on a more rugged trip, or you're going on like a bachelor party or something like that, and you just want a bag to put your crap in to get you from point A to point B. I also think it looks really nice, so you have that going for you too. You can stow that inside of here. But if you're looking for all of that organization, obviously you are not going to find it in either of these pockets because there's no organization in either of these pockets. So I'm curious what you guys would stow in here. Let us know down below. But overall, very happy with this thing and what is able to stow inside of it. But if you're looking for something uber durable with lots of organization, I don't think this is the one for you. So there you have it, the 8th generation hip bag. Thanks for keeping us here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.